Tang gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance. Hope y'all having a beautiful day. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave my links in my description for you to check out, or you can just, leave a like on the video. I'll appreciate that greatly. But you can definitely tell by just looking around what's going on, the energy, that we're at the end of a timeline. The timeline has ended, and I feel like it's been ended, but we're really seeing the signs of it now. You feel me? If you notice, there hasn't been anything new created. Everything has been recycled over and over again, right? Look at the entertainment industry. All these movies that's getting remade, and nothing new has came to the table. They just keep making sequels to movies that's already made. Even on the PS5, right? The whole lifetime of the PS5 has been remakes and remasters. You look at The Last of Us, bro. They didn't remaster that game like 5 times. You know what I'm saying? They just came out with it again, like this past month, I believe. You see what I'm saying? Nothing new has been created. That's how you know that the timeline is ended, because there's nothing new being created. Everything is being recycled. And the reason why everything is being recycled is to give you the illusion that time is still moving forward, and it's not. This is why time is speeding up, and it feels like every day is the same day sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're repeating the same day over and over again. And this is why you have to go within yourself to shift out of the cycle. Because if you don't, you will repeat the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over. So it's all an illusion, man, to keep you trapped, to keep the matrix going. You see, now, when we talk about the end of times, the end of a timeline, a lot of folks get scared, and you think of it as some Armageddon event that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not saying that can't be the case, but it's not like what you see in the movies, right? It just means that the cycle has to end, and there's new energy, there's new information that's going to help us evolve to make it to a different earth, right? Because this earth has to end. It's already lived, it's already played out, it's already ran its course. That's the word I'm looking for. It ran its course already. So it's time for a new earth to arise. It's time for the power dynamic to shift and switch. Like an hourglass, right? As the sand falls, when it empties, turn it over, and now the bottom is at the top, right? The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So that's what y'all seeing right now. The power structure is falling all over the world. Look at the economy. Look at nature. The way nature is behaving. See? Look at the energy. Look at how people are reacting right now. Look at the vibration that is floating around. All these things are telling us it's time for a change. You see? This is why you're seeing so much unalivings lately. You're seeing all these tragic events shown to us on social media, on the news. It's fear, 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 fear. That's all they're pushing. It's fear, 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 anxiety, 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 worry, 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 stress, stress, stress. Got you stressed out. On top of that, everything is rising. The prices are rising. Food prices. Everything costs so much. The cost of living is crazy. People are having a hard time surviving off of what they make because it's not enough. So all these things are being pushed on us to steal our energy. That's what an energy vampire is all about, that I talked about previously. They need our energy to keep this matrix running. You hear what I'm saying? The matrix it needs our energy to run. So you're seeing more and more events happen to siphon our energy so that, you know what I'm saying, we can keep this illusion going. But you can't worry about all that. This is why I say you got to detach from the world, right? Be in the world, but not of the world. You got to detach from anything that's going to get you emotional, right? Don't put your emotions in anything right now. Because as soon as you do that, your energy's going to get drained. That's why y'all be feeling so tired sometimes, you know? You invested in what's going on in the world or what's going on around your city or whatever, and it's something that's traumatic, and you feel tired, you feel drained, because that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to pull your energy away from you. All right, so practice going within yourself and keeping your inner peace, keeping your peace intact. Right, the world is on fire, the world is going to be chaotic, but you want to make sure your inner world is at peace at all times. You walk through that fire, you got all type of explosions, you got things being set on fire, but yet you walking with your shield, with your protection, with your inner peace. And none of that stuff can faze you, because your inner peace is your protection, right? You know what I'm saying? We got to program our aura to be on that high frequency now, man. We cannot keep on attaching to the low vibrations. We can't let that bring us down anymore. All right? Low vibrational people that's in your life, you might have to detach from them too. Let them go. Because if you try to be too nice and thinking that you can save them, they're going to drag you down, right down with them. Right? You can't save everyone. That time is done. You can only save the ones that want to be saved. But the ones that's still trapped in the matrix, they still want to give their energy to it, right? You can't force them. And the more you try to force them, the more you try to push your perspective and your insight on people, if they're not ready to receive that, they're going to resent you. They're going to push you away. They're going to do everything in their power to not receive the information. That's just how it goes, man, because information is a vibration in itself. Right? See, the world has to change because people are waking up now. People are waking up. And remember, information, knowledge itself, that's the true wealth. Those are the true gems. And that's what you're supposed to be building up within yourself, is those gems, that wisdom, that knowledge. But see, the people that's trapped in the matrix, they're still worried about the material things on the outside world. And that's the whole idea, is to keep us trapped here, to keep repeating this over and over again. I'm not saying you can't have nice things, right? But you should be at the point where you can make do with what you have. You don't need a lot to make yourself happy. You're not out here chasing things. You're not letting things get you emotional, right? Like me, I'm not rich by any means. I'm rich for what I need in my life, though. I have everything that I need, and I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? There might be some days where I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm grateful for what I have. So I always get what I need. It always comes to me. The universe is always going to look out when you appreciate what you have right now. If you can work with a little, you're going to gain a lot. So you ain't got to worry about a thing. A lot of you guys are starting to question your job. You're starting to question your purpose in life. This is another sign that we're at the end of the times, man, because before, everyone was grind, hustle culture. I got to get it, 25/8. I was on the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? I was on that same vibration too. But the frequency is changing, so you start to question yourself. You start to question, what are you doing? I'm working all these hours, wasting my time, days is flying by. I'm just paying bills. Okay, I can buy me a car, or I can get something nice, but I still feel empty inside. Why do I still feel empty inside? I thought this was the lifestyle I was supposed to live. I thought this was going to make me happy, but it doesn't. Why? Because your soul don't care about none of this stuff. Your soul wants to get up out of here. It wants to gain the keys, the light codes to rise to the new earth. to rise to a whole new existence, to a higher being. That's what a lot of you guys are starting to feel. You know, you might be leaving your job or thinking about leaving your job because you want to do your own thing. You want to start your own business. You want to create something for yourself. That's the type of time we on. Remember, like I said, the power is coming to the people now. See what I'm saying? Even look at celebrities. A lot of celebrities ain't like they used to be. And social media is a big reason for that, right? Because now we have access to them like 24/7. You can get on here and message your favorite celebrity right now in their DMs, right? So it took away some of that power. But now you seeing streamers, regular people that got more views, they got more motion than celebrities now. That right there is showing you that the power is switching. We at the end of the times, man. The timeline is ended. It's been ended for a while. It's been gone. And right now there's a desperate struggle, a desperate race to try to gain that back. All right, so you just got to keep your head on the swivel. Just pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your spirit, all right, and how you feel. Because that's where the real war is at right now. It's trying to get you emotional, trying to hijack your frequency to take away your energy from you. See what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You are the true treasure. You are the real resource. Is your energy. Just like in the Matrix when they showed everybody was in those little chambers, right? And the machines was using people as batteries. Because you are the true energy. You are electromagnetic. You know right now, if you put your mind to something, you write down your goals, and you stay consistent with it every single day, you can manifest that. That's energy. That's how powerful you are. That's how magnetic you are. You can attract whatever you want. But see, we give so much of our time to things outside of us. This is why you working all day, every day. Because you don't have no time to put back into yourself. That's by design. Right? See, when you start to love yourself, you start to wake up, you start to realize you need to do for yourself. You've been giving your energy to every single body but yourself. You've been lazy when it comes to you and what you need in life. And right now is that time. Right? So like I said, guys, this ain't about no Armageddon that's about to hit or something that's about to destroy the world. The world ain't about to be destroyed, all right? This world been here long before us. It'll be here long after us, all right? It just means that there's a systematic shift, all right? Where if you're not on a certain frequency, which is the love vibration, it's not going to be too good for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything's running off of the love frequency. The contents of your heart, right? The vibration of your heart. That's what you'll be judged off of. Your heart controls your feelings. Your feelings are magnetic. Your heart is magnetic. You attract what's in your heart. So this is why we need to get onto that love frequency so that you can attract all the things that you want and need into your life right now. You feel me? So, don't be afraid, y'all. I don't like to fearmonger. This is why I try to give you guys some encouragement, right? Speak to the Most High within you. Walk with faith, but also walk with confidence and know that you can't be harmed. Just know that you're taken care of. It's a reason why you're not panicking right now. It's a reason why you've been calm through all this, because you have nothing to worry about. You came back for this moment. You came back to see this happen. And it's a beautiful time to live. Because the way the world was going, it was too negative. It had to change. There had to be something to switch up. All right? So just know that sometimes change can be uncomfortable, and this transition is necessary for all of us to be great and to evolve into our highest purpose. All right? This had to happen. We the ones that made this happen. Just by us waking up, and we changed the frequency when we change the way we are inside. Feel what I'm saying? Your thoughts change your feelings. Your feelings changes your electromagnetic body. Your electromagnetic body changes your reality. So imagine all of us as a collective doing this. That's creating a change within the world collectively. All right. So with that being said, man, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about right now, what's going on, all these events, and if you need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations, so I'll leave my link in my description. But y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out. Peace.